pushing yourself to the limit, accomplishing your goals. That's what the group, self-proclaimed as the Squad, is going to try to do today. By going to one of the most dangerous places on earth, Death Valley.
You know that if you give up, you're the one that gave up.
Raymond, come on, man. But I told my crew, I can't go anymore.
They will take on their challenge and be ready to face the heat, the danger, the sandstorm, the difficulties that Death Valley can bring.
I was really excited for it when Bianca told me that we were gonna go shoot at the Death Valley, you know, the Salt Flats. You know, that's something different. You know, you don't see that often. You know, you see a lot of video workouts at the beach, you know, rooftops, but we wanted to be different. So right then and then, you know, when she asked me, I was all for it, 100%. I was in.
This idea of going to Death Valley was generated pretty much by me, that I told Bianca, like, hey, you know what we should do? We should go in the desert. My original idea was not to go in Death Valley, was to go in Glamis Dune, actually.
We were actually supposed to film at Glamis Dunes, right? But I called I called 3 people, and those companies told me that it was closed for this season because it's too hot and it's too dangerous for people to go in the desert.
When you go to Glamis Dune, you don't feel like you're in the US, you feel like you're in Africa or something like that. So I was thinking it would be amazing. We had planned to rent ATV and etc. But then when Bianca called to check if that could be done, Glamis Dune was actually currently closed because of it was too hot.
So we had to make a plan B, and Sai actually suggested Death Valley, Salt Flat.
Yeah, we got there. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't too bad at first, but it heated up real quick. Once we started warming up, I could feel the tension. I feel, you know, the environment just like overwhelming. You know, it was more of a mental struggle than a physical struggle.
Now the thing is that because it was new for everybody, nobody had a clue of what we were going to meet over there. And so, you know, it kind of makes sense to think like, hey, we're gonna leave super early at 6 a.m. But actually this was the wrong idea when I think about it now, because when you get up at 6 a.m., you have 4-hour drive, you're gonna get there when the sun is horrible for shooting. So you're gonna have to wait, and that's when the sun is at its peak, and that's when the temperatures are rising. So if you wanna go shoot in the desert, you don't wanna arrive there super early. So, but that's what we did. We didn't know better, so we went there super early.
So when we got there, everyone warmed up first, and I know everyone is there to, you know, do the workouts to make it happen. But at some point, you know, Raymond was the one who first gave up.
Raymond, come on, man. Yeah, my boy Raymond, he was the one.
At that moment, I had a slight doubt that we're not gonna be able to film.
You know that if you give up, you're the one that gave up.
I felt like my body was gonna faint. At that point, I told myself, should I just take a break? Should I keep going with my crew and to finish our first or second workout of the day? But I told my crew, I can't go anymore. I have to listen to my body, because you know, we're 4 hours away from the city, like from LA. We're maybe like an hour or 2 hours away from an actual, you know, city. Yeah, I don't think we brought enough water. We didn't bring enough food. It was a challenge overall, just being there, like without supplies, you know, limited on just breathing, you know, all these elements just coming at you, like while we're just trying to get it together.
As the time to shoot was running out, finally got better, and we were ready.
Right after, when I was dying, when I was recovering, when I was resting with Sai in the car, I had eaten Bianca's breakfast, And you know, at that point, like I just needed something in my system. I needed something in my system. And so whatever that was in front of me, I just ate, and I didn't even think about it. I should have been considerate about it, but at the same time, my body was dying. And, you know, my body needed food because, you know, food is very important. You have to have food in order for you to have energy.
When I'm in the car with Ray, I'm like, yo, eat this piece of bread from McDonald's. He ate that, and he was like, yeah, that's what I needed. I needed to eat. Once he ate something, he was back.
After he ate the food, he got back to it. He got back he got his energy back.
When I was finally back to life, the funny part was Edwin was dying. And I was like, what's going on over here? Okay, I thought we were gonna go ahead and, you know, finish the video. And then all of a sudden Edwin was, you know, he was dying. He was actually in my situation where I was, okay, look, Edwin, listen to your body because I know how you're feeling.
Is he gonna make it? Are we gonna have to rethink all the movement with two people? At some point, I was like thinking that maybe we drove 4 hours, but we're not gonna get that video done.
It was a mental battle. I was just mad because I do condition, I do work out, I'm pretty fit and really on top of my, you know, discipline, you know, when it comes to fitness. But the element, the desert, the heat, the sand, everything just battled. It came at me full blast, and I'm not even mad at it. I was just like, you know what? We're here. I'm gonna try and do my best. We kept talking in my mind, kept talking to my spirit, like, yo, can't give up, can't give up, can't give up. Like, you gotta keep going.
The time was going by. I was wondering, are we gonna get this video done? And that was the big question.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna happen anymore. We were almost gonna give up. I'm not gonna lie, we were almost gonna give up.
You know, you had no plan B. You came all the way. You put the gas. You rented the car. You know, so that was the question. Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it?
Because it's no joke working out in 113 degrees weather. This is not your typical workout. You know, like you have to be mentally tough.
We were in the middle of nowhere, facing different types of danger. No water. Why did we get that crazy idea?
Boys were having a hard time. Bianca, that's some different type of energy. I think she was locked in her vision more than us at the beginning. And, you know, it was good to see that, you know, somebody, you were just talking back and spreading that energy. And then the boys got back in the game. And we pushed through, man. Like me and my boy, you know, we got that work done. We kept up, and I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of everybody's side, especially you, because shit, holding the camera under heat, waiting for us, knowing that we're messing up back to back, and you know, trying to get things right, overwhelmed, like so much energy everywhere. You feel me? So.
Actually, it was exhausting, but you know, I feel excited about new things. When I get excited, like, I don't think about the struggles that I face anymore. It's because for me, it's all in the mind. So if I'll be able to control my mind, I'll be able to control everything. I control my body. I control how I react to each situation, like whichever situation that is, whatever. I mean, either it is like it's good one or a bad one.
Second, you know, I was exhausted. I was just taking breaks and, you know, filling up my mouth with water, spitting it out, rehydrating. I couldn't get shit done right myself. Just the fact of the tension of the sand, the heat, you know, it was just overwhelming. Like, you couldn't breathe, you know. Once we got a workout done, it was like, yo, I was just like, my ribs were hurting, like it was too hot. And I kept telling myself, you know, I work out in the sauna, I meditate in the sauna, but it wasn't coming through at that point either. So it was like little messes up here and there. Everybody was exhausted. I believe I was one of the most exhausted individuals in there. So I'm not even mad about the whole situation. I'm happy we got through all that shit.
You know, when you're gonna look at the video, it might look like it's easy, but you have to understand that it was 113 degrees. The more the day was going by, the more the temperature was rising. So if you look easy on video, trust me, it wasn't. Like, most people would like say, oh, let's cancel it, let's come back in October when the temperature cool down. but we did it in June. So remember that. If one day you go to Death Valley, try to do the same and let's talk. If I had to sum up this day in one word, I would say accomplishment.
Dangerous, straight up, dangerous.
I would say definitely toughness. Without toughness, I don't think all of us would have gone through all this. We all pushed each other. If you're not tough, if you want to quit, you're not tough, this whole thing would not have been created. So I feel like toughness is the main word where, all of this could actually be possible.
Mindset. Yeah, because for me, I don't know, maybe because of my past experiences, it's a process. You train your mind. Once you train your mind, once you control your mind, you control everything.
At the end of this challenging day, the squad has accomplished the mission. We might have entertained some of you, inspired others, but who knows what are the challenges they will face in their next mission.